you're on the run, or just staying home, if you're with some friends, or just all alone, have a cup of coffee or tea, if you please, and listen to me today on Cardio Coombs Cafe. Hey there, everybody. You're listening to Cardio Coombs Cafe podcast. This is episode 14 of season 2. I'm your host, Aaron Coombs, and I'm back again with my brother, Marc. How you doing, bro?
Not too bad. Yourself?
I'm doing delightful. Ooh. I guess you wanna talk about things.
No, you go ahead and start off with I haven't seen you in about a week. Say what you've been up to last week.
I just got back from a nice little camping trip out in Bellevue, Newfoundland. Took the father-in-law's camper out there, so thank you again, Gordon, for letting us use that. And thank you, Sharon, for visiting our baby and letting us do some kayaking, me and the wife. There's a beautiful spot there, right on the beach. And went kayaking and just enjoyed the area, the beach, the water, trails. We went hiking on 2 trails with the baby. She enjoyed that too. With the little carrier and her tongue sticking out. I'll show you a picture here. Enjoying it. And show you a picture of us kayak. And yeah.
So what were the places you went?
I went to Bellevue.
Okay.
Camping, and also visit some friends out in St. John's and Pooch Cove and CBS kind of area.
Okay. So St. John's and surrounding areas.
Yeah. So it was only an hour away from there. So didn't from here to there is 5 hours. So a lot better just driving an hour when you're waking up just out of the camp. Not stressing about a 5-hour drive. What do you have to talk about? So?
Oh, last week? Oh, it wasn't as eventful as yours. I guess we can go over to the sports because the sports big weekend. Sports. Okay, so start off by your team, the Habitants, losing in game
last
5.
podcast they were winning.
Yeah.
Or let one game. So I was like, nah, I got some hope, and I didn't.
Yeah, and but a lot better run than a lot of people would expect from the Habs. I give them that much. There were only a couple games over 500, and they managed to make it to the finals.
A lot of people are saying because of COVID, Canada playing Canada wasn't very fair anyway, and there weren't real games. This is mostly positive things.
Yeah, well, you can say this and that and the other thing, but we'll see what's going to go next season now. Next season's back to the 82 games, regular conferences and whatnot. And I've seen that recently that Tampa Bay is still celebrating, seeing the footage of the guys on the boat.
I have not actually.
They're partying pretty hardy.
Oh.
Old Kucherov is still getting on with it.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about this weekend, I checked out the UFC. The main event was I went to Lefties to watch it, and McGregor lost again to Poirier for the second time in a row. We saw him back in February when he lost to him. We lost him again, and he snapped his leg. It was pretty intense, but he got a lot of talk. I'm not personally not a McGregor fan, anyways. He's been talking a bit too much for a guy that's lost his last 2 out of the 3 of his fights, and
he's no YouTuber or anything.
no. And I guess we could get to soccer. I only saw the highlights of soccer. I don't really watch it, but England lost in penalty kicks. England lost in penalty kicks. You see that highlights for that? England lost in penalty kicks to Italy. Italy ended up winning the Euro Cup.
This weekend I didn't have any access to TV.
Okay. So, and then tonight, or I'm not sure if it's on yet. It's probably on now. I'm usually not a big All-Star game guy, but as of right now, there's 4 Blue Jays playing for the American League All-Star team, which is pretty cool. All Blue Jays need now some pitching. They'll be all set.
So, you're a Blue Jays fan.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto Raptors fan. Toronto.
Oh, we're going here.
Why don't we like the Leafs?
I don't know. I feel
why don't we like the Leafs?
There's a couple things. Maybe because those sports with baseball and basketball, there's no other Canadian option. That could be it. That could be part of it. I don't know. And this never was a Leaf fan. Like I said, I'm an Ottawa fan. You're a Montreal fan, of course. Okay, we're gonna switch it up a bit different. We're gonna talk about the book I'm currently reading. Books. Oh, I can do that too. Yeah, okay, I did it. Anyways, so But 236 pages or so into Quentin Tarantino's first book, which is called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is based on the movie. And it's really interesting. It's a really great read so far. I'm sure I'll be finished it soon. It's all over the place because, like, similar to a lot of his films is non-linear, so it's pretty much all over the place. Like, the ending of the movie was talked about in the 100th page of the book, so it should be interesting to see where it goes. And a lot of things, there's a lot more detail. Of course, what I say about books, what books gives the edge over movies is people always say, "Oh, the book's better, the book's better." But it's not really fair to say that in a way because the books can go into such ridiculous detail. Like, for example, there's one part where he talks about the dog. What the dog is thinking. Like, you don't know what a dog's thinking when you're watching a movie, or a person's thinking, but you can put that in a book, right? And so yeah, it's been a while since I read a book, so I hope this will get me back into reading books again. How about yourself? When was the last time you read a book?
Oh, you're asking me these hard questions now.
The hitting questions.
I got a scattered comic book behind the bar there, but last ones were just audiobooks, and they were for baby.
Okay, baby books. That's important stuff.
Well, not baby books, but what to do during having a baby. What to expect kind of books.
Okay.
But I've been reading a lot of baby books, too.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Mercer Mayer, Little Critters, Robert Munch. You know. I recently watched we went to father-in-law's. And I turned on Magic School Bus. I was like, this is not the Magic School Bus that I know.
Shows. Shows. That's a good segue. So it's...
No, we're talking about kiddie books. So I was watching
we're talking about TV shows now. We're
okay.
switched gears. Shows. So it's a new Magic School Bus?
Yeah, I was like, what does the Mrs. Frizz?
It's not even Mrs. Frizz
It's her
anymore?
sister. It's her sister. So it is Miss Frizzle. They call her Miss Frizzle. They call the old Miss Frizzle Professor Frizzle.
Oh, okay. She furthered her education?
I don't know if I like this or not. I don't like change.
Did she go to Mon and pay double of the tuition?
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Mon tuition.
We won't.
More than double.
Show I watched on Netflix. It was the second season of I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson. I don't know if did you watch the first season? It's like sketch comedy. It was like especially guests like Andy Samberg and stuff. Well, the second season was not quite as funny as the first season, but it was still hilarious. There's still some memorable parts, and there's only 6 episodes of 15 minutes an episode. If you're a fan of absurd sketch comedy like Kids in the Hall, etc., I totally recommend it. It's awesome. It's really funny. And now I want to talk about movies. Well, a movie. Because
a movie.
Funny enough, I didn't actually watch a movie this week, but last week I watched a movie, and I forgot to mention it was Vicious Fun. And that is, it's like a horror comedy, and it's Canadian, and it's really interesting. It was not so much interesting, but it was just really fun. It had good gore, it had a synth soundtrack, and a Canadian movie, and it's a Shudder original. I enjoyed watching it. And how about you? Did you watch any movies?
I was gonna go back to shows. I forgot to say something.
Okay, we go all over the place.
On my phone, I had some things downloaded for the camping trip, and I finished the last season of Invincible. It's a cartoon, but it's an adult cartoon.
Okay.
Some big names like Sandra Oh and the guy who's in like in every Spider-Man.
Sandra Oh, Canadian.
Yeah, they're talking about Canadian, and yeah, that's the one. I asked you watched it. I enjoyed it, but it's pretty cool.
And now that we're on movies, I guess we can talk about. The movie we're going to watch after the podcast, we film this podcast. We're going to watch the first Marvel film released in a while.
Starring Mark's girlfriend.
Yeah, ScarJo.
She doesn't know it
yet. I actually really like the actress that was in Midsommar. Unfortunately can't remember her name at this moment, but she's in Black Widow as well. Nice. So, a lot of nice looking ladies at least.
I haven't looked into the previews or anything. Is this like a prequel to her, or is it origin, or no, it's just...
Well...
I don't want to look too much into previews.
No, we don't want to do any spoilers. We're not going to say anything.
All right.
We don't want to spoil any other movies,
Answer
right?
That? Nothing at all.
That was something completely different. But no, but like, just to talk about this bit about this movie is that now a lot of people seen it over the weekend in theaters. I mean, $80 million in North America, $78 million overseas, but it still has the option. Like, we're going to be renting it through Disney Plus as an early release. That made $60 million additionally by doing that as well. So, should be interesting to see if they continue to do that in the future, which they might do. Keep releasing at home, right?
People have been giving some flack, especially when Mulan and all that came out. They're like, I'm paying for this here program. I shouldn't be paying extra for a movie, but when you think about it, you're sitting down enjoying a movie before it's out in video, and it's the only way that they can make money as well when COVID and everything's going on.
Yeah, it's different when it's a big theatrical release like a Mulan or especially like a Black Widow. Yeah. They've already pushed it back enough, you know what I mean? And the point they're like, okay, we make as much money of this as possible. You know, it's a business, right? Not, you know,
it's a business.
It's a popcorn movie too.
I'm a business.
People might shit on us now and be like, oh, guys, you're watching those popcorn movies, but it's like the director of Brain Damage said, there's room for all types of films.
And you brought some popcorn yourself today. So.
Oh, yeah. Best shout out to Beverages, not sponsored, but the best popcorn in town.
The best popcorn.
Loves it. Best soft serve as well. I got picked up one of those.
I got sweet chili heat Lay's and sweet chili heat Doritos. The other day, my wife said Doritos were better, so I'm going to have to do them. Hand in hand. I think
snacks.
Talk about snacks.
We got all the new categories today.
But I find the chips might be a little hotter, but I find the Doritos got a better taste and they're more.
Okay. Depends on what kind of mood you're in, I suppose. Are you in a Dorito mood? Talking about snacks, I guess we can talk about beverages. What are you drinking there currently?
Am I allowed to talk about what I'm drinking currently?
Yeah. Well, we talk about other things. It
is a Newfoundland brand, so might as well shouts out to Iceberg Beer from Kitty Vitty Brewery. Not sponsored, but a delicious beverage of sorts. Also,
and this is a raspberry creamsicle sour from Kitty Vitty, available now in the summer pack. I'd strongly recommend checking out that pack. It's good, especially this one. It's a really nice sour.
We always support local. And when you're supporting local...
much as we can, at least.
Also support Aaron Coombs Cafe Coffee.
Right. Nice.
Oh, we had a little pool party for the babies again today.
Oh, yeah? Well, another one?
Well, not a big pool party. It's two of the babies. Just splash.
Cousins.
At Nanny's house. Cousin party. It was good. It was a beautiful day, 21 plus degrees, so keep it coming.
I was working, of course.
Sorry
for
rubbing it in.
But it should be a nice day tomorrow. And it's our friend Melissa Cook's birthday party, so shout out to her. She'll be 30 in a couple days. So she chose to have her party tomorrow because most likely it's supposed to be a nice day. So shout out to Melissa Cook. Happy birthday. She's a big dirty 30.
I remember being 30.
Jeez, I don't want to see how long ago that was.
I was at the liquor store today because I go there sometimes, and I had the mask on and I had my sunglasses on because it was sunny. And I forgot to take them off. Anyway, and she looks at she's like, "Can I see some ID?" She's like, 88. I'm like, "Yeah, 1988. I'm 33." And she looked at me. "I guess so. You got some young eyes." So I was like, "Okay, goodbye now." So I got some beers for my young eyes.
That's good. It's good to have young eyes.
Remind me of Key and Peele sketch.
Yeah.
The bridge of her nose.
If the bridge of her nose is any indication. Yeah, I love that.
Shout out to Key and Peele if you want to be part of this. Here
you think he at least one of them on there.
Yo, you put me in a movie. You.
Are they busy or think they'd be available for the cat podcast?
I don't know. I'll go on Cameo, see if they're ready. Alright, so that's beverages, shows, movies, kids' books, adult books.
Oh, don't forget what's happening this weekend.
Trout Festival?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you talking like this? Okay, but yeah, so it's an annual thing. I've been doing it as a joke. Because Sam Festival, which sadly we won't be doing this year, and we haven't done it last 2 years, yeah, because of COVID. That's the thing in Central Newfoundland that they done, and they had big names like Kiss, Aerosmith, Pitbull, Maroon 5, and it goes on.
But of course, the last one was 2019, and they did it more of a downscale in the stadium show. But it was still a lot of fun.
My buddy from here, Chris Wiener's amazing guitarist.
Yeah.
And it was indoors, which was different. I don't know if I enjoyed it or not.
I had a lot of fun.
But I enjoy it, but no, I'm thinking like versus outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you're not going to get rained on and stuff like that, but...
I had a great time.
Hopefully not hopefully during COVID.
So what you do is you do the Trout Fest outside and you do the...
Yeah.
But like I said, unfortunately... Now, hopefully next year there'll be a return. So that should be good. I'm looking forward to live music events.
And Sandra Coombs, if you're listening, Mom, if you want to do some songs on this, You can have a little song with me.
Songs with Sanj.
Lasagna with Sanj.
That's his idea. Let's see if we can get Sanj on here.
I think in the future, the wife, you, me, should try out different vegan foods and blindfold you and try to guess what the actual meat's supposed to be.
Okay, we can do something like that. We're just brainstorming here now.
But because I don't want to do real meat because I can't try it. And you'd be like, it's fake. No. But no, or we can have like coffees from around different
taste testing options,
but not locals because we don't want to diss any local areas. But just big franchise coffees like Robin's or Tim's, and I think Robin's might be out in Badger. I don't know, Tim's and McDonald's. Try that out sometime.
Okay. That sounds good.
I got one more question for you listeners out there.
Yeah, one more question.
I'm pondering now on what kind of barbecue to get. I've been getting a lot of questions and
is it just me? Does it always seem that barbecues don't really have much of a lifespan? The other night I was over at Andrews and Zach's and they broke out the charcoal barbecue. Now I don't know if that really affects you because you're only going to be barbecuing vegetables, but I find it gives a really nice taste to the meat.
It's just as long as you make the coals burn long enough. They broke. What happened to it? They didn't use their big barbecue?
No, he broke out the charcoal. They still have the original barbecue, of course, but they broke out the charcoal.
Have you ever tried wood pellet or smoked? The pellets must give good flavor. Hickory.
And that's something I can get into. Smoking meats.
16-hour long brisket. But yeah, my veggies don't take that long. Potato dough, a little 20 minutes or so. But yeah, we had a barbecue on the campground, just a little small one. I did the vegetables first and then the meat. But I was talking to everybody. I was wondering, what do you guys think is the best deal, best quality one, bang for your buck? A lot of people have been saying Weber, which is I think a Canadian brand, and price range around $160, $299 for like a small portable one. But I want to get like a backyard one for little shindigs. Anyways, yeah.
Okay, thanks for having me on again.
Clink clink. Oh, that was loud. So yeah, thanks Mark for coming on.
No problem.
And we're gonna watch the Black Widow movie.
Sounds good.
And until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye for now.